All right, so I'm going to make this real quick. As we all know, my prayers go out to everybody who's affected by Hurricane Harvey. They're saying Hurricane Irma. I was just watching CNN. It sounds like Hurricane Irma is going to be even bigger and more severe, more devastating. So if you're in any of those areas, do not wait to evacuate. Like, seriously, don't wait to evacuate. I'll tell you guys just a quick story on the importance of taking action as soon as we know something is about to happen. One of my uncles was actually in one of the World Trade Center buildings when September 11th happened. And, I mean, the story goes into detail, but I'll tell you this, guys. Don't wait to evacuate. I can't make it any more simple. There was a lot of people in the World Trade Center, my uncle being one of them, if I remember the story correctly, where he was in the first building, if I remember correctly. He was in the first building that got hit when the Twin Towers went down. But I believe he said when that first plane hit, right? When the first plane hit, I believe he said, you know, the supervisors and management said, everybody just stay calm. You know, just sit back down. Nothing's major. And a lot of people actually took that advice. Because, again, rightfully so, right? Respect to those individuals who actually stayed, because the chances of a plane flying into a building is very slim. Why do I bring up that story? I bring up that story for one because, like I said, if I remember correctly, my uncle evacuated immediately. Even though the supervisor said, you know, hold on, you know, sit down, relax, everything's okay. I believe, if I remember correctly, my uncle actually evacuated. So if you're in anywhere in that area, I see people boarding up and, you know, preparing for Hurricane Irma. But like I said before, don't wait to evacuate. If you can evacuate, evacuate now. They're saying it's, you see what's going on in Houston right now. They're saying it's going to be bigger and more severe than that, right? And hold on one second. I also want to talk about this DACA program. It was brought to my attention earlier today in a heavy conversation I was having with one of my loved ones. And if you don't know what the DACA program is, Google it, or the Dreamer program. Obama actually has a lot to do with it. And as you can see, Donald Trump just put his stamp on it right now. So I don't know what exactly to do if you're affected by this DACA thing that just went down today. It's a lot going on, guys. It is a lot going on. Just around the world, it's a lot going on. This Dreamer program, I probably know some people that have been affected by it. And I believe that there's some people that I don't know that are affected by it. So here's what I'll say. I don't have a solution for everything. But I will say, for those who believe, now is a great time to get your spiritual connection right. I'm not here to tell you what path to take, but I will tell you, just look at these past 7 days. Well, Hurricane Harvey happened a little bit further out than 7 days, but I'm trying to tell you guys, something is going on. And we're living in a time right now where you don't know when it's going to be your time. Now, we're talking about these hurricanes that's going on, that's wiping out a lot of people, right? And now we're talking about this DACA program, this Dreamer program. There's going to be some people that you know. I think it's going to go in effect like in March. There's going to be like 800,000 people like that we know now. They may not be family, but they may be loved ones or friends or co-workers. They're going to be gone permanently, like out of this country. And listen, it may not affect you, but it's going to affect people that you know. And if it affects people that you know, it's going to indirectly affect you. Like I said, I'm not into the politics and all of that, but I did want to take this time out right now to let's just pause for a second. A lot is going on. Now, it'll be this message that I'm trying to deliver to you guys right now. This message is going to be even more impactful if Hurricane Irma is really bigger than what's going on in Houston. I mean, it's not often that we have something. Look, there's people all over the place trying to just look what we're trying to do. We sending prayers out to Houston. You got people traveling out to Houston. You got people giving their time and, bringing awareness to what's going on in Houston. Now, if this Hurricane Irma is as big as it is, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm just taking out a few seconds of your day to just let you know there's a lot going on right now. And if you don't have that connection, I like to call him God. If you don't have a connection with God, you need to get that connection like starting now. I'm not exaggerating or dropping no theories or trying to make a prediction or giving you something that's going to happen in the future. I'm talking about right now. Get your connection good with God. If that's who you believe in, Allah, whoever it may be, get your spiritual connection right, because we're living in a time right now that we don't know what tomorrow is promised. I'm telling you, I'm going to say this last thing, and then I'm going to get up out of here, because I got some work to do. But a lot of times, when we go through times like this, we like to focus in on who did what, and why did they do it, and they're still doing this. And we want to put a name, or we want to attach a group to what's going on. But I'm telling you right now, stop spending all your time trying to attach a name or a group or an organization or a political group, right, or a party to what's going on. It's all a distraction. But it should be a direct message into your inner body, into your inner spirit. It should be a direct connection. Forget who's involved. I mean, make sure your family is good and all that, but I'm trying to tell you, do not, I saw people when the Hurricane Harvey went on, everybody's talking, Joel Osteen is almost bigger than what's going on in Houston. Like, the people that's hurting. Like, really think about it. There's people, there's a group of people in our society that is giving more energy and more of their focus to what Joel Osteen is doing and what he's not doing. It's going to be the same thing with Hurricane Irma. I'm telling you guys right now, of course, protection is really great for you guys that this Irma is going to affect. But like I said before, don't wait to evacuate. Don't wait. It's the same thing. We already know. With this DACA program, my heart goes out to you and anybody that you know that's going to be affected. Don't just sweep this under the rug. This is real stuff. There's going to be a lot of people that look at this DACA program. Listen, if you guys want to start signing petitions and you want to do all of that, hey, I'll sign a petition if I need to for the DACA program, the Dreamer program, if we can get an extension or something. Okay, I'll do that. But those that are affected by the DACA program or what they call the Dreamer, we all know about it, right? And if you don't know about it, you need to Google it and you need to get some information about what's going on. But all I can try to urge to you guys, and I try to do this as much as I can in most of the messages that I put out, don't focus in on who started it, who's responsible for it, because when you start looking for who, you're trying to attach a name to it, I'm trying to tell you, you try to attach a name to it, you're losing a lot of leverage on actually doing something. And what I'm challenging and what I'm telling you guys to do, for all of us to do, is get a spiritual connect, get our relationship right with God. You see what I'm trying to tell you? It's too much going on in a short time span. I'm talking about 14 days. And I know this sounds crazy because Hurricane Irma hasn't hit yet. But if they're as right as they were with this Hurricane Harvey, and you add on that 800,000 people are going to be affected, 800,000 people that are currently living in the United States are going to be gone because of this DACA program. 800,000 people. This is my message to you. It's time to get your spiritual connection right. I'm not telling you to do anything else. Just make sure that you have a connection. Connect with something bigger than yourself. This your boy, Billionaire Brown. Check out my YouTube channel. We got some new stuff. I mean, I'm telling you, daily we got good stuff that's coming out on our channel. Billionaire Brown Online. Also, you go to billionairebrownonline.com. We got free gifts and all of that stuff out there. If you guys, if I could bring any value or any, if I could bring any value to your life or to your business or to your team, you know, you guys know how to get access to me. All right? Peace.